Hello there, people of the internet. I got an interesting one for you guys today. No real fun discussions, no real no story time, no anything like that like I normally do with my videos. Instead, what I have this old grill out here. My father got himself a new grill. This one right here, like the floor is falling out. It is well worn. Whenever I was dragging it out here, like it almost broke in half. So he was just going to take it to the scrapyard, and I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and stick it on the gun range. I actually already have a grill out here, as some people might remember from several years ago on the channel. Probably not very many people. But on the hood of the car, that pile of scrap metal is actually an old hood. So one thing an old hood, that thing is actually an old grill. One thing I wanted to do out here is I wanted to, since I have this grill out here, I wanted to go ahead and test bullet fragmentation and see just how much certain things fragment. So we're going to go ahead and send off like a couple of rounds here. I got a 223, this is a mini 14, and this right here is just some standard 55 grain projectiles. This is lead core, and these are designed to fragment and basically break apart whenever they make impact onto a target. So I'm expecting these to fragment and break apart pretty well. And then we have some steel core stuff that we'll send out there. And I want to see how the steel core holds up as opposed to the lead core projectiles. So let's go ahead and send a couple of rounds downrange. I don't really have anywhere that I'm going to aim in particular on the grill. So I guess I'll aim for the left side and we'll slowly work our way up. I'm not expecting this to be too spectacular, but let's send a couple of rounds and just see what the entrance and exit looks like. Okay, we sent a couple of rounds downrange. Let's walk down there and see what we're looking at. You know, I have eaten many meals off of this grill. One round there, one round there. I just kind of shot at the grill. Open this bad boy up. Wow, I was expecting like complete fragmentation of these rounds, but this cheap steel case tool ammo, whenever it smacked this metal, it stayed pretty much whole and went right through the other side on both situations. I was expecting to see some fragmenting or some spalling or something like that, but we're not seeing that. Entry, exit one single hole, exit one single hole, nothing on the paint or anything like that. Did not break apart at all. Fascinating. Alright, now just for fun, I've got some M855. This is the steel core stuff. We'll go ahead and we'll send a couple of these rounds downrange. And, well, the lead core held up really well. I'm expecting the steel core to also hold up really well. It'd be ironic if this is the stuff that fragments apart. Alright, M855 out of this Ruger Mini 14. This, I believe, has a 1-in-7 twist barrel inside of it. I measured it out a while ago. But they used to have a 1-in-10 twist, so this might not stabilize the bullet if I'm wrong about that. Let me send it around. There's one round. Oh god, that's a lot of smoke going on down there. There's two rounds. I went ahead and I sent one into the other compartment. Alright, so looks like we got impact there and impact there. That impact is significantly larger. We might have had one of the rounds to... Oh, never mind. I thought it was tumbling, but no, we just kind of hit our handle instead, and it smacked right there. And I got no idea where it came out. Okay, well, we're just going to close that up and act like we didn't see that one. So there's our entrance, and our exit hole is nearly identical to the lead core. It's very fascinating. Maybe tool ammo doesn't quite have a lead core. Maybe they have like an alloy core or something like that. Either way, we're going to move on to something else that I know for a fact has a lead core, and we'll see what that does. Okay, up next I have my Rossi 357 right here. I dropped it and it fell down some stairs, and now I got some scuffs on the wood, and I'm just like, it was so gorgeous. And now she's got scratches. And it burns. I don't like it. And we're going to go ahead and send, I'm assuming, a 158 grain soft tip at our grill down there. I want to see how much this expands or how much it breaks apart or, you know, whatever. This is a 357, not 38 special. And, well, without further ado, let's go ahead, load a round in, set it down there, have a look at what is left down there. That was awesome. Alright, that 357 had a little bit of power behind it. And of course we save our brass case. Let's walk down there and see what that looks like. Okay, survey says, gee, I wonder where we hit the grill. what's our exit wound look like? I'm assuming that right there is the exit wound, but it looks like we actually have some shrapnel damage on this thing now, because we got little bits and pieces in the paint that have chipped away that weren't originally there. And I don't know, maybe whenever it went in, maybe one of these is the exit wound. That might be it, because I see some damage being done right there, and we got a hole in that side of the grill now. Oh yeah, that was definitely it. So I don't believe that I hit it at that much of an angle, but we hit right here. I guess the round deflected that way, and boy oh boy did it tear through this thing. It absolutely, for the most part, it looks like it stayed mostly intact. We did have some bits break apart. Looks like it was caught, the bits that broke apart, looks like it was caught by this first shield. And our second shield, what was left of the projectile, came out right there. Fantastic. Alright, well, let's bump it up to something a little bit bigger. Alright, this one ought to be fun. This right here is a 150 grain soft point 30-06. Obviously it's going to go through it. I mean, everything else went through it, and these are not nearly as powerful. What I'm curious to see is how much this right here expands, and I'm curious to see how much fragmentation and damage we get. What I'm going to do with this, since I know for a fact it'll just like go right through the top, I'm actually going to aim for like the center, well, the middle compartment where like all the guts are for the actual mechanism of the grill, versus just like sticking this through some sheet metal. So I'm just going to aim at like the bottom section of that grill over there, and we'll see if we hit it. I think, yeah, okay, cool, it's smoking down there. So that's probably a good sign. Speaking of signs, this right here looks like it was a little bit overpowered. This right here is old Winchester loads, and we got a little bit of primer bulging. Okay, alright, yep, we hit right about there. Let's open her up and see what we're looking like on the inside. Oh, I'll be damned, there's no way. Did that stop that round? Was this already here? Yeah, that's from the old 223. You're telling me that that this stopped at 30-06? Let's see if we can get this open. Ah, there we go. What's going on down here? Ah, no. Okay, there's no way that this stopped at 30-06. Looks like it just came out from the other side there. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, not much expansion from that projectile, that soft point. Of course, it's not really designed to expand against metal. It's designed to expand against some sort of gelatinous, soft, hydrostatic pressure from some sort of gelatinous mass. So, metal, I'm not surprised that it didn't really expand all that much. Oh well, was worth a try. Well, I'll be honest, I was not expecting the results that we got today. I was expecting to see some sort of, like, fragmentation from the lead core 223, and I was expecting to see, like, some more significant expansion from the lead soft tip projectiles that we sent at the grill. But, I mean, they basically all just went right through. They didn't care that the grill was there at all. So, there we go. That was my little experiment. Thanks for watching, folks. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you guys had fun with this one. I know I did. You guys go off, have yourself a fantastic day. Like, subscribe, share, description below. Link to all sorts of stuff. Go check it out. Smells like we got rain coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and pack it in, and I'll see y'all later. Since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garen. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.